And here we are, everyone. Welcome. We're going to Division B East tonight for NGS Season 9 in Week 6. We got the One Tricks versus Tricky Gooses. So it's going to be a game with all of the tricks involved. So let's get underway. Map has been picked by the One Tricks, and it is going to be Infernal Shrines. So let's head right there. Teams are ready for the draft. And again, One Tricks banned the map, or banned and picked maps first. So Tricky Gooses, winning the coin flip, get to pick Joe's first hero pick. And welcome if you're in chat. Thanks for coming on through. Stukov banned out rather quickly from the Gooses. If you're new to my stream, welcome. I cast a lot of NGS games. In fact, I'm doing double duty tonight. Next game's at 11. We're going to C West for that game. So please, if you having fun, you like what you're seeing here, come back at 11 Eastern for the C West game tonight. Garrosh banned out. Scared of the flips, they are. And let's see how we move into our next ban here. I'm pretty sure Stukov is a targeted ban against the old One Tricks here. Johanna banned out next. And moving over for our next ban here out of One Tricks. Again, gotta be a tricky game. Both teams love tricks. I hope it reflects that. I hope we see some new things, some non-meta, some weird things. Let's get weird with it. Yo, says Aces High. What up, dude? Getting ready for game one of our best of three in Division B East. And there's Greymane. Popular on this map since he can clear that objective quick, clear camps, secure those kills. The werewolf himself. Usually, I believe, played by somebody else on the team, so maybe they're just switching up roles tonight. We'll see how it all goes, but onto the One Tricks. See what they bring to the table here. Anna and Sylvanas. Again, we're seeing Sylvanas so much, it feels like now. Just shutting down those towers. Again, the towers were changed recently in the most recent patch to just change, I believe, the not damage, but the armor reduction. But still effective. And there's ETC Rhaegar. Rhaegar also got a change with his Ancestral Heal, because everyone's been going Bloodlust recently. His Ancestral Heal now, I believe at 20, does the main Ancestral target, and then will, like it's a second and a half later, will do half of that heal to any other surrounding heroes, I believe. So, nice fat Ancestral Heal to try and bring that back into the meta since Bloodlust has been winning out recently, and there's the Leoric ban. Now I like when teams do this. They do when they have first pick, and they pick assassin, healer, and tank first to just say we've got like the three things we want ahead of time. We're not picking both assassins or offlaner and tank to show how beef you are. There's the kill fast ban from Gooses. We'll see how the One Tricks really form their team here, what they're looking for next after already securing their Anna and Sylvanas. Getting turning off Discord here. There we go. As we see Zool and Sonya. So typically, one of there's a tank here, but this is more of a double bruisey. And there's Jaina and Yrel. So we're getting beefy up front. The Jaina ETC combo is pretty popular. So how do we round out our team now with... Oh, the Dreadlord. Mal'Ganis is how we round out the team. Very, very nice from the One Tricks. So double bruiser, tank, assassin, healer on the side of One Tricks. Let's see if that is the one trick that they have. We're going to find out right now as we head into Infernal Shrines, Game 1 of B East tonight. One Tricks vs Tricky Gooses. Let's go get it. As we're waiting to load up, I'll bring you back to actually this screen here just to go over bans. We did ban out from Tricky Gooses Battlefield of Eternity and Towers of Doom, and the One Tricks did ban out Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow, and they also, of course, picked Infernal Shrines, where we're heading right now. So still got some interesting choices left with Alterac. Usually banned out is Dragshire and Braxis from a lot of teams, so we'll see where it leads us, but we are now in game, so let's get it underway. On the side of Tricky Gooses, it's going to be, that's, I believe, Nanani on Jaina, Duck on ETC, Birdie on Greymane, Carpe Diem on Rhaegar, Wise on Yrel. On the side of the One Tricks, it's going to be Royal on Mal'Ganis. Is that Sheej on Sylvanas, moving around quick. Kotip on the Zool, Key on Anna, and Rise Robin on Sonya. As we take a look at our talents, we are going to see block from Sonya. Might go a full sleep build here from Anna. Jaina looking for globes early to get the Fingers of Frost as well as her Ice Block quest. So we'll keep an eye on that as Yrel heads straight to the top. It looks like there's Jaina. ETC, Rhaegar are kind of getting in position here. Greymane just wants to soak this at the wall. They don't want any of the smoke early, and here it comes. Can they see it? There's the ping. There's the knockback. Slow Totem goes down. Root hits onto ETC, but he slid out just in time. So it looks like... Oh, and there's a mount. So it looks like we're seeing a 4-man rotation from the One Tricks early between mid and bot. Here comes Yrel to help out and leave that top lane. A lot of damage going on to Mal'Ganis, but he's Mal'Ganis, so he's just going to swipe his way out of there. Sonya alone in the top. Here comes Yrel. Greymane starting camps right now, grabbing their own siege camp. Again, One Trick on their camp with Sylvanas. Key just checking some smoke there, trying not to get power slid by ETC out of the fog. Camps picked up for both in the mid lane. A lot of damage going on to ETC again, though. He thinks he'll be all right. He did go block party, so that should help with the Sylvanas Zool hacking away. Again, that Zool W is technically empowering a basic attack. It's not a spell, so he can block those. As we take bottom camp, as the rotation happens mid from the One Tricks. Greymane just playing it safe, soaking the wall. Camp picked up in the bot lane. Looks like we have a low mana Jaina right now. She looks like she's playing it safe as Mal'Ganis starts to do his swiping on in. We are going to see more sleep build out of Anna. Here comes the W build from Zool as level 4s have hit for both teams. Still in the top lane, Yrel, Sonya poking away. The Hearth from Jaina, let her get full mana so she can help Yrel on the Bruiser camp right before objective. Perfect timing too, as we're going in the mid objective right here. Fighting for that Punisher to punch down a lane. And there's the camp. One trick say let's do the same thing. 4 members on it. As Morganis is in deep, but again, just starts swiping away. He's got plenty of armor, plenty of HP. And their camps have been picked up. Urel goes in. She starts taking a lot of damage early, though. As both teams now fighting. This is 5-on-5, fighting for the objective. There's Urel diving in, gets slept, and then rooted immediately. There's the power slide to stop some of that damage. Grenade goes out from Ana, but maybe too soon. Greymane dives back in, secures the Zool kill. Morganis swiping away, getting 3-person stuns. Ooh, another big stun there. Sleep comes out from Morganis, so he could just sleep 2 and get away. Urel jumping away to survive. 23-17 in favor of Tricky Gooses. Sonya, though, trying to do the whole spin to win thing. 3-person stun there. Huffsy, we're at level 6, so no mosh yet, or rather level 7 has just hit after that kill. So we are going to see level 7s come out for Tricky Gooses. Cleanse is available for Rhaegar. Big Goomba stomp there from Urel. Gets the rest of those minions, and there we go. First objective going over to Tricky Gooses. Level 7 now picked up for the one tricks. Again, seeing more of that W build. We did switch to Biotic Grenade or Anti-Healer for the grenade, excuse me, on Ana. Not going to do much here. Morganis swiping forward to try and push those Gooses back, and does just that. A little more than half health on your mid fort. It's not bad as they start to peel off, retake camps. Duck anchoring way out on ETC right now. And there's the collection. Showing bot is 3. Sonya, I think they scouted mid. I don't think we're going to see an invade here, though. And there it is. Maybe we will see an invade, excuse me. Duck kind of separated from his team there on ETC, but the totem goes down, slow down that Morganis, and looks like we're just going to give that and get back to clearing. And then with that rotation mid, Tricky Gooses decide, let's take bot camp. This is where it's kind of sticking as 4 still, is what the one tricks did early, going between bot and mid, and they are just going to keep doing that. It looks like, again, full wave and camp available. Pushing in the bot. So it looks like Tricky Gooses is just trying to apply pressure where they can and then keep up with the soak. Thinking about a Sonya gank, maybe? Not there. Sonya trying to play it safe. Sleep hits onto Jaina. Another sleep. So it was just nap time for Nanani right there. Not trying anything fancy from him. Here's the rotation bot from Gooses, and there it is. Level 10, just in time. Jaina completes Fingers of Frost. So for the Tricky Gooses, we'll see Cursed Bullet, Mosh Pit, Ring of Frost, Ardent Defender, and still Bloodlust, not Ancestral. And on the side of the one tricks, we'll see Wailing Arrow, Nano Boost, Wrath of the Berserker, and Carrion Swarm. Looks like Wrath was already used mid here, as there's a 4-man push top with the Sylvanas. So they're just going to try and trade forts here. Pushing bot is the 4 members of Tricky Gooses. And there you go, we will see Skeletal Mages finally picked up there by Zool. There's Ardent Defender, popped early, but she was slept, so she didn't get a ton of value out of that. As we see the Hearth now from all 4 members hearthing, because the members of Tricky Gooses said, if you're all going to be top, we'll just keep pushing bot. So the Urel was able to defend 4 members. Sonya was pushing mid trying to get value, and the other 4 members of Tricky Gooses said, let's just push bot as far as we can. And they did. They took the whole wall and turrets down at the keep. But XP still very close. We are continuing to see a Whirlwind build from Sonya and a W build here from Zool. So we are now underway. ults are available with the exception of Bloodlust and Ardent Defender. Oh, there goes the Skeletal Mages. Wrath is going. There's the Mosh. Immediately stopped. Ring comes out, hits onto two. Duck gets very low, has to slide out. There's the knockback from Urel. Tricky Gooses on the offensive. As the only ult left is now, well, Bloodlust will be back online right now. Cursed Bullet is still available. There it is. Hits really quickly on, well, Carrion Swarm is the answer. So he's in stasis. There he goes. Root onto ETC. A lot of damage now onto Mal'Ganis. Sonya and Urel still fighting it out. Winning the battle so far is One Tricks. And there's the sleep again onto Urel, taking weight damage. She's in the back line, trying to jump out. Sleep onto two members. Mal'Ganis is right there. The heal comes out with the stun, and the W from Mal'Ganis secures that Urel kill, even though the last second heal was there from Rhaegar. And the One Tricks win the next objective. Having Syl, they shuts down this tower immediately so they can save as much health as they can on the Punisher, still sitting at 100% right now. So it can put all of its effort into this keep wall and keep as well. Minions down. Are we trying to take camp? No. Are we bailing? It looks like the members of One Tricks decide, let's not push with it. Let's try and get value elsewhere. Saying they can't defend everything. And Punisher has been slain. You just heard it there from the announcer. And they decide to take mid-fort. So instead of trying to push and fighting after so many ults were used, they just say, let's just pull back and take 2 forts instead of 1 fort and trying for a keep. Get a head start on the spot camp that has already been taken twice by Tricky Gooses, so now they feel like it's their turn. Tricky Gooses on their siege camp for the mid, and their bruiser in the top lane. Some big pressure here now with Zul and Sylvanas. There's the retreat pings to say, hey, they're coming, let's just pull back. One Trick's going for their siege camp, while also clearing the siege camp from Tricky Gooses. All of our ults are back online for both teams, getting ready for that next big team fight. And it looks like we're going to have a bottom point next. Ooh, hiding in the smoke, looking for a bush gank. Greymane looked like he was going to show. Here we go. There's the slide. There's the mosh. There's Bloodlust and Cursed Bullet, deleting Sylvanas and then finishing up with Zul. Bloodlust still going, trying to get this Anna. Duck is just bodying her, not even casting abilities. Just waiting for Rhaegar, Jaina, and Grey to secure the kill and standing in front. So a 3-person kill for Tricky Gooses, triple kill. The bush gank was worked to perfection. Tower now trying to do its best to defend. There's sleep onto 2 members from Mal'Ganis. Ooh, but a big blizzard onto Sonya, trying to heal up. She does. Now Jaina falling low. She's got a shield on her. And they take keep, but Zul is back up. There's the Wailing Arrow, hits onto 2 members. Sleep barely hits the Greymane, gets the cleanse. Rooted in the back is ETC. Looks like he knew he was going to fall, just trying to buy time. Totem goes down again, and there we go. So losing ETC there after the One Tricks lost their bottom keep. Going back to talents here, we are going to see Numbing Blast from Jaina at 16, so she gets that root. We're going to see an extra slow on the totem from Rhaegar. Level 16 is now online for One Tricks as well. Will we continue to see W build? Yes, we will. So full W build out of Zul. Did we go Mystical Spear? Yes, we did. So Sonya will be getting pulled anywhere she throws that spear, even if she misses a hero or a minion or anything that's not living. And they're going to start this objective. ETC is back. they have a pretty big lead on the objective, but missing 3 ults is Tricky Gooses. Can they make something out of here? Unstoppable used very early. Mosh misses. Telegraphed. And there's your Bloodlust. Yorel is in the back line trying to get this Ana, and it works. Now she just jumps back out. Ooh, a big cursed bullet, and then a ring to get the Sonya and the Zool as well. Mal'Ganis now sleeping 2 members, trying to escape. I don't think he can finish this. They need 8 more with all members here. This might spell, this might spell doom for Mal'Ganis. There it goes. So with 4 members dead after that objective, we see Greymane starting to take camp mid as they finish this up. Sylvanas from One Trick says, hey, let's try and take our own bruiser camp, have something pushing while this happens. Try to buy some sort of time, but she's very low. Is she gonna die? Yes, she is. That is a unfortunate break. A 40-second death timer for Sylvanas after trying to secure that top bruiser camp. So we have a 5-man push on 4 with the Frozen Punisher, which could be troublesome. You already have Jaina slowing and chilling and freezing everything. To have more ice on top, and there's the Blizzard, and there's the dead Zool. Gonna get rooted is Sonya, and there she goes. 3-man sleep from Mal'Ganis, just trying to buy time, but this Punisher is punishing. The core Bloodlust used, trying to secure this. They don't even care about kills. Ring thrown on the core. Here comes Sylvanas, and there's your GG being thrown out. Game 1 goes to Tricky Gooses in our best of 3 tonight. So there you go. Tricky Gooses winning game 1. There are your statistics there. Only dropping 2 deaths. The ETC at the that push bot after they took the keep, and then Yorel, I believe, was in the top lane after the first objective was won by the One Tricks. And there you have it. Highest hero damage, Jaina. Right behind her was Sylvanas on the for the One Tricks. As I update my screen now, there is Tricky Gooses with your first win of the night, and I'm gonna reach out to Key here and see if they want map or hero, and see what we can kind of come up with. But Tricky Goose is making good use of their ults, even if one missed. I mean, we've had a missed Mosh there at the end. We used Bloodlust to push keep. But then Ring would hit, or Yorel would pop Armed Defender to stay alive. Greymane was hitting those cursed bullets onto Sonya and Mal'Ganis. And then on the side of One Tricks, we had the unfortunate death there at the end by Sylvanas at the camp, and there was just the Yorel diving onto Ana, and it just felt like they couldn't quite peel that damage off of Ana fast enough. And we have a map, ladies and gentlemen. Map being picked by the One Tricks, and we are going to Dragonshire. So let's get that set up and get into game. Again, we usually see Dragonshire burned out, or not burned, banned, excuse me. I can talk. Banned out, but not tonight. The other teams prioritizing Sky Temple and Towers of Doom. So let's see what we can do here as I send out our invite for Game 2. See how quick this team's ready to get into action here. So hope everyone's enjoying their night. Happy Thursday. It's a busy night in NGS on Thursdays. I don't know how that happens or why that is, but it is. So please check out all the other casters who are casting tonight. A lot of games going on. I think there's still some games later that are uncasted. So if you are a caster, hop in. Let's go. And thank you everyone for joining and hanging out. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time tonight. As we almost have our teams ready. And let's see if we're ready. Both L teams have joined the lobby, so let's see how quick we can get in the draft, or if we're... Oh, there's a ready from one team. Now we're just waiting on the other to get into Game 2, Dragonshire, again, which we don't see a lot, so I'm kind of excited to see how these NGS teams will play this map. A lot of back and forth, controlling north and south point to unlock the mid lane dragon that you can get in and drive and push any way you want. So we'll see how it happens. Oh, I have to update my records as well that are on the screen, as Tricky Gooses just won that game and the One Tricks dropped that game. So there's your records right now. Both these teams, I think this is the 3 seed and 6 seed, if I remember correctly. Tricky Gooses being the 3 seed, 6 seed is the One Tricks currently. But still a lot of season left, a lot of games to be played. Tricky Gooses was undefeated until their last game when they got dominated. So they fell from the leaderboards a little bit and trying to get back on track now. And we have another ready, so here we go. Getting to Dragonshire. Again, we don't see a lot, so let's see how we do. And again, map picked by One Tricks. So first pick goes to Tricky Gooses. So looking similar already with the Stukov ban. Don't want the infested healer spreading that pathogen around. And I think it's oh, Anduin again banned. I think that was the second ban from One Trick's last map. So still don't want to see the Anduin healer. Rexar being banned out. Again, he can hold that top lane or bot, I guess whichever, you know, you prefer, but really good at holding that point with Misha. So they say we don't want to deal with it. Get him out of here. And then Greymane, after last game, they say, you know what? No more Greymane. Camps very popular on this map. Siege camps in the bot lane. Bruisers go to the top lane. And then there's, of course, another Bruiser in the bottom lane as well. So trying to get rid of some of that camp pressure. And again, if we don't swap, or if the players don't swap heroes, just switching up the roles here, as we now have Birdie on Jaina, which was, I believe, from Nani last game. One Tricks, will we see an Anna again? We will see ETC and Anna, so stealing the main tank from the Tricky Goose's last game. They say, we want the death metal cow. So we see a Tyrael from Wise is the response. Alright. Oh good, I was just going to say they need to check that skin, but there we go. White main from Carpe Diem. I always feel like Whitemane's the sneaky healer because I'm not that good and don't understand how she plays so well, but she can put out a ton of healing quickly if there's a big team fight happening. So a sneaky healer pick for sure. Going over for the next ban is Illidan. All right, worried about Illidan and those blades of Azzinoth, man. I guess they'll get you. Next pick, or next ban, excuse me, from the Gooses. Falstad. Trying to get that global. Still a lot of globals left. We could see, well, I don't think we'll see a Brightwing with Anna and Whitemane already on the board, but Dahaka is still available. Let's see what we decide to do here. Still looking for some damage is the one tricks. Will we see a Li Ming at all? No, we're going to see Yrel and Lunara. So taking the tank and bruiser from Tricky Goose's last game. And they... Oh, what? We're going to see a Butcher. A quick... Oh, wow, and the counter pick to Butcher. Medivh right there. What a quick pick, too, to just say, let's do Sonya Butcher with the spear leap charge, and then Medivh immediately picked. We're in for a game on Dragonshire. I have a feeling we could be in for a long one even, so get some popcorn and strap in. We're going to game 2. Dragonshire, let's do it. Again, we are just loading up here, and there we go. So just in time, and again, just in time is Arrow with the 11-person raid. Thanks for raiding, Arrow. Thanks for stopping by. So for those of us just joining, this is B East, the One Tricks versus Tricky Gooses. Tricky Gooses taking game 1, but here we go in game 2 with Carpe Diem on Whitemane, Duck on Tyrael, Nanani on Jaina, Birdie on Butcher, and Wise on Sonya. We're going over to the One Tricks. We're going to see Royal on ETC, Key on Anna, Kodip on Lunara, Rise Robin on the Yrel, and I forgot the 5th person's name, who's Medivh. Sheej is on Medivh. Again, Jaina looking Fingers of Frost, looking for those globes early. We'll also keep an eye on the Medivh quest. If he dies, it'll get reset. So there are your level 1s. As looks like we're just scouting out, and what better scout is there than Medivh? I don't know. I don't know. I imagine they're just going to want to play safe and soak from both teams, with Medivh just trying to get his quest completed, and then Butcher trying to get as much meat as he can, so he's not constantly dying, getting that meat, losing 10 meat, or 15 meat, I believe. So there we are, soaking and rotating safely. We are going to have Sonya versus Yrel in the top lane. Shrines are activating in 25 seconds. There's the ping bot as Butcher's just trying to grab the meat. We can't see the meat that spawns as an observer, but, you know, every minion that dies is 1 meat, and every hero, I believe, is 20 meat. But Butcher sees it. And we did have some picks changed at the end, because I believe Nanani locked Butcher, and then switched out with Birdie for the Ojana, and a lot of damage going onto ETC, but he just casts one ability, and he's got the armor. The W knockback helps get Tyrael off of him. Again, also very close to the towers. You gotta be careful. Those towers will hurt you. And we have 4 heading top. There's Rise Robin all by her lonesome. She's going to try and jump over the wall. Telegraphed. Here comes the charge from Butcher. And they are in the hunt, pushing away. No stun. Nope, no stun from Sonya. But bottom objective being won by the One Tricks. Going over our talents again. Looking like a sleep build incoming from Anna. 38 meat currently for Butcher. Did go cheap shot. So trying to line up those stuns, roots, and slows with the Q. As we have a big response here from Tricky Gooses trying to clear up this siege camp. We're going Raven Familiar and Portal Mastery here from Medivh. There you go. So we're just trading out. There's Rise Robin as Urel, just hopping onto that point with style. So if there's bonus points for style. Oh, the slide just barely hits Duck on Tyrael, but he doesn't care. He's Tyrael. He'll eat all that poison damage, get a quick heal, and he's good to go. And again, it looks like we're just trading points right now as the soak continues. No one's taking any bruiser camps. Siege camps are down for both teams after already being picked up. So that's why I feel like we're gonna go to a long game here. Low is Tyrael, but again, he can just teleport there. Again, stun onto the healing grenade though is enough. We do go cooldown. Oh no, we don't meat shield. We went spell armor from Butcher. We did not go cooldown. Excuse me. There's a slide on 2 sleep hits, a big blizzard onto Medivh, but the protect as well as the Anna heals coming in handy. Here comes Butcher. Lunara nearby, and the fight top is very close. Do we have a jump? Very low on mana. The knock into the tower. 2 tower shots. 12 health, I think I saw there on Wise. 12? And that Sonya just by the skin of her teeth hitting 12 health gets out after taking 2 tower shots. Portal down, slide goes onto White Man. No follow-up there though. So both teams grabbing siege camp. There's the Tricky Gooses camp. Lunara working on their bottom lane siege camp. And there it is, just popped. Sonya is back in action in the top lane to deal with Urel. Lunara soaking mid right now. Looking for some pressure on the wall. Oh no, they're going to rotate out. And they got to soak mid. That's what Butcher needs to do. In what now? Going to hit 90 meat with another wave right there for him. But bot being captured. And top being captured, so the One Tricks have control, can take a Dragon Knight, but they have no one mid right now. As they just decide to put pressure on them all over the place. Was a charge top onto Rise Robin, but Urel's got some speedy hooves. It looks like we're trying to do a little 4-on-3. As look at that White Mane just constantly healing Tyrael, but the healing grenade hit Tyrael, so he falls, and now the ETC moving on to White Mane. And we're gonna say, hey, let's take a bottom bruiser camp. We know to our bot, to our top, they're showing, and to bot, they can't do a 4-on-2 invade. So there we go, level 10 has been picked up. We are gonna see from the Tricky Gooses, Ring of Frost, Lamb to the Slaughter, Judgment, Divine Reckoning, and Leap. On the other side, we will see Eye of Horus, Polybomb, Ardent Defender, Mosh Pit, and Leaping Strikes. Eye of Horus, just to, I guess, cover the big map, try and help out the Urel top lane as needed, as she's currently all by herself, getting the top point. Here we are in the south. where it's 4 members of Tricky Gooses. So just a charge, judgment, butcher, but the will is there. Well, the power slide as well. A lot of ults used there, using Ring of Frost, Lamb, and Judgment just to not get the kill. Just stifled by 1 protect from Medivh and 1 power slide. Again, Healing Grenade goes out onto Duck. Are we looking for a mosh? This ETC is going pretty deep, but no, there's the W first. Portal's there. Sliding? No. Taking his time with the mosh. And there you go. Recapped bot is Tricky Gooses. Ults all back up for the one tricks using just the Polybomb. And here's a charge, power slide away, just baiting out that charge from Butcher. Lunara trying to take Siege Camp. Duck trying to get on the other side to do some damage to the support here. Polybomb comes out. Only hits onto the wand. There's Divine Reckoning. Ooh, there's the big stun. A lot of damage onto ETC, and they get the ETC kill after trying for so long, being able to separate him from the healers. But 2 leaping strikes onto Whitemane. Ooh, the sleep right as Butcher stops being unstoppable against the wall. Both these teams just making plays right now. We had Sonya take the Bruiser camp to help push top and deal with this Narelle after losing the front gate here compared to the front gate of the one tricks. Jaina now taking their own siege camp, trying to add pressure to this lane, giving bot as, or no, one trick's taking bot as they lose top. There it is. Or, yep, there it was. So the pushing continues. We're at 158 meat for Butcher. We need 1 more regen globe for Jaina to complete Fingers of Frost. And we need 10 more hits for the, what is it, Arcane Rift. As again, 4 on 4 in the bot lane. Urel and Sonya in the top lane. Fingers of Frost completed. And there's the slide. Ults are available. There's the stun. There's the Butcher. Here's the ring. But Medivh just protected all of that with a mosh. And then the mosh to try and lock down the members of Tricky Gooses. She gets very low. And is able to get away. Just ate so much damage. I didn't see what the... There's usually a pop at the end of the protect from Medivh to say how much damage was absorbed, but it looked like a lot between the Ring of Frost and Judgment and Charge. So again, ults being used by Tricky Gooses and just being thwarted by the Medivh. There's the Hearth from Material. Butcher going mid, trying to complete his quest. And there's the top lane secured, but a very low mana Urel. Butcher's kind of holding down the mid though. They can't do much. Are we going to take bot camp? Yes, we are. Again, Bruiser camp. Dr. Evil throwing out some love for the Gooses. Thanks for stopping by. And there you have it. Both points captured. Oh no, there we go. Sonya, or Butcher came to help Sonya. She was able to capture top. We have a 3-person push here with a Bruiser camp. Try and get onto this fort. Ults are back up for the Gooses. And here comes Butcher. They're trying to deal with this. Oh, there's the charge, stun. There's the protect from Medivh. So Lunara will just hop away on her merry way. Urel now taking top, or trying to. Very low is Sonya. So she's just going to have to give that, as it looks like we're going siege camp from the one tricks. The battle continues here, but Urel with low mana. Let's see if it'll matter. Very low is Sonya. I think going around, Tyrael falls to ETC. Do we have a charge? We do. But right at the tower, Lamb, can she get it? Yes. Oh, what a lot of damage onto the Butcher, but Fort falls bot as Tyrael fell and the rotation was made to go top. Butcher completes his quest. He is a stacked Butcher. He's well fed. Now they decide, let's try and push in top. Oh no, we have a Hearth. Two camps. You have 4 Siege Giants here. They're the pings saying, hey, we got to deal with this. There's 4 people bot really pushing hard here with a camp. Level 16's online for both teams. There's the power slide away. The healing grenade onto Butcher, so the brand won't work. There's the portal, so ETC can get away again. Still got to clear up these Siege Giants. Here we come. Tricky Gooses. So we have not seen a Dragon Knight yet, and we're 13 minutes in. Oh, almost there. And of course Urel's getting top. But Sonya all caught out and used just about everything. Will they save her? She will not be saved. Ring comes, misses. Medivh takes a lot of damage, able to portal himself out. There's the sleep, there's the slide. Very low is Lunara. Anna putting in work, keeping her team alive right now, as it's 4-on-5 after the Sonya death. My goodness. Just a lot of almost kills there in favor of Tricky Gooses, but just could not secure with even after all those ults. What a game. Looks like we're rotating to Bruiser Camp for both teams. Bruiser Camp just picked up for the One Tricks. Bruiser Camp being picked up by Tricky Gooses. And it looks like Tyrael and Urel are going to deal with top. Urel can just sit on this, and they're going to cap it. Taking Bruiser Camp a little too slow. Down when they were down to Sonya. There's your first Dragon Knight 14 minutes into the game. Will they be able to push it back? Arcane Rift, there's your quest completed. Butcher getting kicked away. And Dragon just being driven back. But Urel is in the top lane with the Bruiser Camp taking top for it. So getting value elsewhere since the Dragon is kind of being bullied. Will they try and re-engage here? See, there's the kick onto Butcher. A lot of damage onto Sonya. There's Divine Reckoning. And there it is again, just pushing that Dragon back. There's the slide in, the root, the stun, protect, but the silence still hits. Here comes Ring with Polybomb. No kills yet. Lunara's very low. Sonya trying to do work. Mosh is available. Here it comes. On to 2. And here comes Urel diving in. Oh, the protect just in time. Ardent Defender being used. Butcher getting very low. The stun helps kill Butcher. Here a Polybomb, a big Polybomb. Separating just in time. Carpe Diem on Whitemane. No mana, look at the heals. Very low. Trying to dish it out, and again, they cannot get the kill. Between the Medivh heals and the Anna heals getting very low. Whitemane there had no mana and was just stuffed with poison. It was able to heal almost heal up back half her health. Just ridiculous. Both healers are just on point this game. Only 4 kills to 2 in favor of the One Tricks. Looks like we're taking camps. Ooh, in a potential invade, there's your ping. Here's Whitemane. Diving onto Whitemane is Lunara with Leaping Strikes. There's the knockback from Urel. And they say we gotta give it. So Siege Camp successfully taken. Just healers putting in work. There's some numbers. We'll see if I can get some other stats for you here. That's what I was looking for. So Whitemane with the 65,000 heals. Anna with the 54,000 heals, keeping teams alive. And again, Tyrael dying twice, but if you want anyone to die, it's Tyrael. Get that trait value. Level 20 being picked up now for the One Tricks. going Deadeye, Guardian of Crystal, Seraphim, Death Metal, and Intensifying Toxin. There's a big dive onto Butcher. He's got a ton of poison stack, trying to get his brand off. Sonya leaps in. Here's the charge and the judgment. Ring hits onto 2. There goes Lunara and Yrel. Medivh trying to stay alive, but Anna kills Butcher, and then Whitemane kills Anna. Butcher falls to Jaina, and here goes Medivh, and that's a team wipe. A 5-kill-to-1 on the Butcher. Something the well finally broke. Wow. The damn burst for the one tricks. At level 20, they had the advantage there, but now Cold Snap, Slaughterhouse, Angel of Justice, Eric Crater being picked up by Tricky Gooses, Whitemane holding on to her at level 20, and just what a back and forth. It looks like we're going to try and soak and take as many things as we can. Top lane is very much pushed in here by the one tricks into Tricky Gooses on that bridge there. So Tyrael working down mid. The other members are pushing down bot with the Dragon Knight. Lunara has spawned. Can't die if you never leave bird form. I know, right? But he's popping out of bird form to make some polybomb plays. Hit that, drop some portals, hit some protects, which he's hit a lot of that Force of Will there. And again, just trying to focus down this Dragon Knight, and is now taking tower shots. Will they get the fort? The charge is canceled, as Lunara was able to back up. And all 5 members here now. Ooh, the stun barely hits Jaina. Ice Block used, Crater. There's Divine Reckoning, and the ring hits, Lamb hits. Jaina is deleted. The knockback stops ETC. Death Metal onto 1. It looks like Duck's going to be able to escape there using that sword. Oh, there's their Ardent Defender being popped, but Birdie decides to go back in. Diving deep, there's Polybomb. The heals are huge, trying to keep Butcher alive as he's trying to 4-1. Oh, the Judgment connects onto a low health Yrel to secure the kill. Polybomb again, Crater again onto Medivh this time. Use the will, Butcher stun, there it is. Sonya falls in the meantime. A 3 for 2, maybe 3 for 3 if we can get this Tyrael, and we will. So 3 for 3. Oh, the stun, the unstoppable. Oh, what a move by Lunara, Whitemane, Butcher there, saying who's gonna kill who. If I'm dying, you're dying as well. ETC has now respawned. Jane has respawned, but that was a long, drawn out 4 for 4 fight. We're seeing it all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So very nice there, move by Birdie to steal Siege Camp. Now going for their own. Currently at 240 meat, so he is more than stacked. He is very well fed. Here comes Jaina to assist. Again, what's that Crater cooldown? Because that was a quick 40 seconds. Yeah, because the 20-second cooldown is at level 20 with the Crater. So every 40 seconds, just put a Crater on the team. But Polybomb, pretty effective, but not when there's a Butcher, Lamb, and Ring on top as well. So Yrel grabs the top objective to also clean up this top camp, hopefully. Or I think she knows that they're coming, as here's the rotation. A fort is still top for one trick, so she at least can retreat to somewhere. Here comes Tyrael, trying to cap. Oh, bot, already taken. Are we getting in position for a gank? No, we're gonna steal a camp. There you go. Bruiser camp stolen by the Tricky Gooses, as seeing 4 members bot and 1 top, and there's Crater. Oh, the unstoppable and Ardent Defender used. Ring misses. Everything used. Even the holy ground there. from Material. I believe that's Holy Ground. Yes, it is. So, Ring, Leap, Judgment, or no, yes, Ring, Judgment, Leap, Divine Reckoning used, and Urel just pops her own Unstoppable at that she picked up Seraphim at level 20 and her Ardent Defender, and she just walks away from it. My goodness. Both teams at level 22 now. Tricky Gooses trying to hold the both points here as they have the remains of a Bruiser Camp top. I'm going to get rid of these talents since there's no more talents to be picked. We're at level 22 and 23 respectively. Being captured bot is by Tricky Gooses. Urel has gone top to secure the North Point. I said it was going to be a long game on Dragonshire, and I was not lying to you. We're 23 minutes in now. Just clearing up mid, trying to save this fort, the last fort of the game. And then Tricky Gooses have all their keeps. Only one keep missing on the side of One Tricks. And we're just rotating away from each other. At some point, there's going to have to be an engage if this game will end. Wise takes top. ETC, grabbing bot. Siege Camp is available. There's the ping. So, One Tricks, decide. Just grab our camp as quick as we can. Here comes Tyrael. Doesn't get there in time. Trying to do a little holy ground steal, maybe. Medivh is scouting. They know they're on the siege camp, but his team member is not with them. So we're just playing it slow. 11 kills to 3 in favor of Tricky Gooses. Updated healing numbers. We're almost at 100,000 for Whitemane. Anna is at, oh, there it is. That was a weird bug. It was like 8,000. But it's really 7,000 for Anna. Or 77,000 for Anna. Or it's switching between tank and heal, apparently, for Anna. I've never seen that before.
Your team has destroyed a fort.
And as we've lost our fort mid. And here we go. Just continuing to rotate away and clearing. Butcher is still sitting at 240 stacks on his meat. Medivh holding mid to make sure it can't be capped. Clearing siege camp bot. Grabbing bot point. And are we going to make a play for bot Bruiser? It looks like we are for the One Tricks. Bruiser camp picked up in the top lane for Tricky Gooses. Core is under attack as it's being pinged. Rise Robin with the hammer into hammering the siege giant into the tower. Oh, are we gonna get a cap here? All 5 members in the bot lane. No one's gonna stop Sonya, and there's the cap. Tyrael trying to escape now, and he will. Yo, Sally's putting out those heals. You are right, Aces High. Oh, here comes the charge. The knock, Polybomb, misses. Ring onto 2, Silence onto 2, but the Absorption Death Metal stops Butcher dead in his tracks. As a lot of damage is going on to Anna. There's the Protect, another charge, and that's a dead Anna. Polybomb again, just not doing it. There's the Judgment onto Medivh. Urel gets kicked away. And that's a 3 for none. That was the fight Tricky Gooses was looking for. And this is gonna be GG. Kicking Urel again. Lunara on 5. GG. Tricky Gooses. The patience. The patience from both teams there. Just rotating. Who's gonna make a play first? And it looked like Tricky Gooses able to secure the top objective and kind of clear out mid. And then while the core was being pushed on the side of the One Tricks, that was when they made their play to cap bot and do a quick cap. There's your stats at the end of the game. Gonna try and set up an interview here to talk to the Tricky Gooses. What a match! Let's update some stats. Tricky Gooses win game 2. So back on track after losing their first match last week. There's your updated stats, and I will bring up an interview here shortly if we just stand by as I adjust everything to make sure you can hear Duck once I get him in here. Duck, are you with me?
I am.
There he is. Um, wild game 2 there, but let's go to game 1 first. No, well, let's stick with game 2. What's
This is
the
what
team
we're all here
talking
for.
about?
Game 2.
Yeah, let's talk
uh,
about the rotations there, kind of at the end. What's going on in your comms to say? Are you actively saying avoid them and take camps? What are we talking on in comms during
yeah,
that end
we're
point where everyone's just kind of waiting?
we're just trying to see if anybody's too far away for Medivh not to get a portal in, and we can get a 5v4. We knew their wave clear was going to be weak with Ana and Medivh. I didn't actually see if he took the wave clear talent on 20, but we knew if they wanted to counter us, they had to go Medivh there, and it kind of weakened their wave clear for the late game, and made us happy about that.
It looks like, yeah, he did take the Guardian of Terrace Fall at 20 to try and clear, but it looked like you just had him there once it said core was under attack, you'd kind of made your move there. So were you expecting the Medivh once you locked at the end that Butcher Sonya pick?
Uh, yeah, kind of. I didn't know if they'd feel confident enough with just busting out a Medivh out of nowhere. But they knew our comp because we were going to be picking Illidan and Butcher as the last 2 picks. So
Okay.
they were aware of it and knew what was up.
I said it even in draft. I was like, oh, an Illidan pick. I don't know. So shout outs to the One Tricks for their scouting methods there seeming to work. And then is that a map you guys play a lot, Dragonshire? I feel like I don't see it a lot in NGS these days.
Uh, I think we picked it early on in the season. But it's one of the maps that's smaller with a lot of rotations, which is what we want for a comp like this. And we felt that Key's team was a great team to bust this out on, because if we banned his Stuke off, there was a 50-50 chance he'd go on to the Ana, and we wanted that Ana. That's why we went point and click, delete.
So there you have it. Duck spilling some team secrets there, all in good fun. I see a lot of GGs in the chat, so that's all. We always appreciate good sportsmanship here at NGS. So Duck, you got any shout outs before I let you go?
Our team, great rebound from last week. We had some issues from last week. We've shored up and come back strong. We plan to keep it that way. And definitely One Tricks. Key, we've been looking forward to this all season playing against them because Key was on our team in Heroes Lounge. He's the one that brought us in here, so we wanted to play against him so bad.
Well, there you have it. Great games. You're now back on track like you wanted. So thanks for playing, and yeah, maybe we'll catch you on the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for casting, man.
All right, have a good one. So there you have it. Some good sportsmanship there. We're all friends here in NGS, so that's going to wrap up this cast. And then I have another one, like I said, at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight. But it is only 9:38 right now as we just